Hello and welcome to Natuna News Stream, where we bring you the news that matters, from breaking stories to in-depth reports, keeping you informed and connected to the truth. Here are today's headlines. ECA and RES4AFRICA conclude training for Eritrean renewable energy professionals. Sudan's largest oil refinery ablaze amid army and RSF blame game. M23 rebels advance on Goma. Tigray leaders demand dissolution of interim administration, citing weaknesses. Arab League urged lasting two-state solution in Gaza conflict at UN. Ukraine claims drone strike on Russian oil refinery. United Nations confirms US exit from WHO set for 2026. And US judge blocks Trump's birthright citizenship order. News in brief. The United Nations Economic Commission for Africa, ECA, in partnership with the RES4AFRICA Foundation and the Eritrean Ministry of Energy and Mines, has successfully concluded a renewable energy training program in Eritrea. The program, which ran from September 2024 to January 2025, equipped 30 local professionals with technical, managerial, and regulatory expertise in mini-grid energy solutions. The final session, held in Asmara from January 20 to 24, focused on EPC frameworks, renewable energy economics, business models, and policy design tailored to Africa's energy landscape. Participants are now certified and poised to lead sustainable energy initiatives, advancing SDGs number 7 and energy access in rural communities. Thick plumes of smoke rose over Sudan's Al Jalil oil refinery today as the facility became a battleground in the ongoing conflict between the Sudanese armed forces and the Rapid Support Forces. Both sides have blamed each other for the blaze at the refinery, a key piece of infrastructure located north of Khartoum. The SAF accused the RSF of deliberate sabotage after failing to secure control of the area. The ongoing conflict in Sudan has displaced millions, destroyed critical infrastructure, and worsened the humanitarian crisis. Panic gripped the city of Goma and the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo as M23 rebels advanced, clashing with their national army. Explosions were heard on the outskirts, and the city's main hospital is overwhelmed with injured civilians. Reports suggest that the rebels have taken control of the town of Sake, forcing over 178,000 people to flee. Goma, a vital humanitarian hub with 2 million residents, remains under threat as M23 continues its offensive. The conflict highlights the ongoing struggle for control in the mineral-rich region, which has suffered from decades of violence and displacement. Senior leaders of the Tigray forces in Ethiopia are demanding the dissolution of the region's interim administration, citing weaknesses and external interference. In a statement issued yesterday, leaders criticized the administration under Getachew Reda for failing to address public needs, with some accusing its officials of treason. The call for restructuring follows internal rifts from the TPLF, led by factions under Debretsion Gebremichael and Getachew Reda. The leadership has urged reforms to address these challenges and refocus on the region's goals. The Arab League addressed the United Nations Security Council yesterday, emphasizing its support for a ceasefire in Gaza and urging progress toward a two-state solution. League Secretary General Ahmed Abu Gheit reiterated the need for an independent Palestinian state based on 1967 borders, with East Jerusalem as its capital. The League stressed that peace in the region requires justice and international efforts to address the root causes of the conflict. Ukraine has claimed responsibility for a drone strike targeting a Russian oil refinery and several locations near Moscow in one of the largest drone operations of the world. Verified footage shows massive fires at the refinery in Ryazan, southeast of Moscow. While Russia confirmed intercepting 121 drones across multiple regions, it reported no damage or casualties. The attack highlights the intensifying conflict, with both sides engaging in escalating strikes on key infrastructure. The UN body has received a formal request from Washington to withdraw in January 2026, following former President Donald Trump's move to pause WHO funding during his administration. This decision has resurfaced under new policy shifts by the U.S. government, citing concerns over WHO's handling of global health crisis and alleged influence by certain member states. Critics argue that this move could weaken global health cooperation and diminish the U.S. ability to influence international health policies. Advocates of the decision, however, say it will allow the U.S. to redirect resources to domestic health initiatives and form alternative partnerships. The announcement has sparked debate among global leaders, with many expressing concerns over the implications for future pandemic preparedness and international health security. A federal judge has temporarily blocked Donald Trump's executive order to redefine birthright citizenship, ruling it unconstitutional. The decision followed a lawsuit by Washington, Oregon, Arizona, and Illinois, which argued the order violated the 14th Amendment. Judge John Connor sided with the plaintiffs, granting a temporary injunction to prevent enforcement. Washington Attorney General Nick Brown called the ruling a victory for democracy and constitutional rights. The case is one of the 5 lawsuits filed by 22 states backed by immigrant advocacy groups. Well, that's all the news for today. Thank you for watching Natna News Stream. Please like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Goodbye.